Okay, for the next row, we're going to do a piece of dyed reed. And what I'm going to do before I use the dyed reed is just run it through a piece of paper towel, and that'll get any excess dye off of it. So I ended on this side, so I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to start over here. There's nothing different with the dyed reed. I'm just going to go ahead and weave it. Starting on top, over and under. Take that out when I come to it. Now my goal in the corner is that I should have pretty much the same amount of spoke width in the corner, empty space in the corner, as I do over here. So I'm kind of going to arrange them so they're right, clothespin back in, and keep on going. Packing it down. This is what's called packing, is when I'm pushing it down to touch the row underneath it. Check my corner space, put that back in, and pack it down a little bit. So you can see as I'm going, I'm kind of straightening my spokes up as I'm, to make sure that the spaces are the same and that nothing's going blatantly cockeyed on me. Back to the beginning, so I'm going to overlap 4 spokes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I'm going to grab another piece of dyed reed. I'm going to run it through the paper towel, put the excess dye off of it. And I'm just using little extra pieces around here on this one. So I don't really have a color in mind or a color plan. I'm just grabbing out of the water bucket. So I'm looking for the good side, which is there. I'm going to put it there. And off I go. Straighten that guy. I do like to keep the clips in the corners for quite a ways. If I'm going to mess up the shape of the basket, it's probably going to be in the corners. And the clips kind of make you stop and think when you go around the corner that you don't want to pull on anything, or you don't want the corners to go, the spokes to go wonky on you. So it makes you think a little bit. And it also helps to keep the basket packed down nicely. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's the first couple of rows done. Okay, so I finished weaving the basket sides up to the top of it. So my spokes are relatively straight. I just did multiple rows. I did a little bit of a wide one in the middle, then I put a couple more rows of color in it, and 2 more rows of weaving. So at this point, I'm going to take my fingers or a tool and just pack everything down one last time so that everything touches the row underneath it. And then when I do that, I can just pop a clothespin on it. See, this side here needed quite a bit of packing. And then we're going to let it sit here until we're ready for the next step, which is going to be the rim. Okay, there we go.